I'm Noah Sears, I'm the brand manager for MRP, and today I'm going to show you some updates we've done to the stage fork for 2016. So starting up top, we did some updates to the valving to give you better performance when you've dialed in a lot of low-speed compression damping, and also give you a more tunable range. It's previously had 8 clicks, and we retained that, but you'll find on the 2016 models, you can really feel a difference between every step of the adjustment. Going down from there, we've got new wiper seals that are both lower friction and longer lasting. So that's a good combination. Whole new graphics that we're offering in 10 different colors at no extra charge. That's something that people really haven't seen before at the consumer and dealer level. It's something that's previously really been available only to like OEM customers, or if somebody went out on their own and had custom graphics printed. But you can order that from us. And yeah, one of 10 colors, no extra charge. And I spent a lot of time picking out the colors to make sure that it matches a lot of 2015 and 2016 bikes, so I'm sure there's a shade for you. We've also done some revisions to the rebound circuitry to really reduce noise. It's down 26%, which probably doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it's gone from being an audible whoosh whoosh noise to being almost completely silent when you're out there on the trail. So those are the updates. Obviously we retain all the killer features that have made this a successful fork. The ramp control that allows you to adjust on the fly the ending stroke spring ramp. So you don't really need to get into your fork and change the volume of the air spring. With the ramp control adjustment, you can do it just on the fly. You have a lot of adjustability there, 16 clicks, so you can adjust it for really steep tracks, really rocky tracks, more pedally tracks, really with just a turn of a knob. So that's a pretty killer feature that people are loving. Our 15 millimeter axle, the Q-taper axle, which uses just a standard 15 by 100 hub, but on our axle we've got wedges. So a wedge on the axle and a wedge that's captive in the dropout here. And that creates, when you close the cam, a clamping force not only between the lowers and the actual hub, but it actually grabs the dropouts too in a mechanical bond. So it works effectively like pinch bolts used to work on through axle forks, but obviously with the convenience of a quick release. Air spring on this guy, up to 170 travel for 27.5, up to 150 travel for 29. About mid 4 pounds for both models, so definitely a contender in the all-mountain game. This is our wave ring, so this is our take on a chain-retaining chainring. We've kind of gone a different route than just doing a simple narrow wide pattern on our ring, and the reason it's called the wave ring is because the tooth pattern actually goes from side to side. So that actually puts a little bit of stress on the chain from side to side, which really actively engages it. You can see here, once the chain is wrapped, try hard as you cannot pull the chain off the chain ring. A big benefit of having the wave pattern as opposed to narrow wide is it gives a lot more space for mud and debris to clear the chain when you're riding in adverse conditions. It's also not putting as much stress on the chain plates, so you get a lot more durability, a lot longer wear. So obviously at MRP we're best known for our Chainguides. We've been in that game for about 20 years now. We started in 1996 producing Chainguides with our famous System 1, which was the chain guide to have back in the day. We've come a long way since then, and we have Chainguides now for pretty much every use out there. And one thing we're showing off here at the show is the updated G4 guide. So previously we had the G3. With the G4, the big change we've done is gone to a co-molded material in the upper guide. So we retain the durable nylon outer, but we have a softer TPU material on the inside to really cut down on any chain chatter as you're going through bumpy, rocky conditions. So a big hit for us this year has been our revised AMG guide. This is the version 2 guide we have. Took some weight out of the back plate. We have a new skid that's a little tighter cropped, so when you're running like a 32 tooth chainring, this tucks up really nice. It gives you a lot of ground clearance and is virtually hidden underneath the chainring. A new smaller guide that's only about 20 grams, and like the G4, it's got a co-molded material on the upper, so really quiet in operation. 2 different sizes of that, 26 to 32 and 32 to 38. This is our 1x guide, so this one's aimed more at cross-country and trail users. Just a really basic small upper guide, only about 20 grams for that portion of it, and we have complete units such as the direct mount versions that are as light as 31 grams. So super lightweight. We have a variety of mounts, bottom bracket mount, ISCG, ISCG 05, both direct mount front derailleur standards. So we've got a one bite to fit virtually any bike out there on the market. This is really nice to add some security if you have a narrow wide chain ring or one of our wave rings. Just really ensures that the chain is never going to come off under any conditions, and it'll give you a little bit more usable life out of your drivetrain.